What is good, Shaking My Head podcast? We are back with another episode. We got this man Mike got a whole pound of nacho cheese Doritos in his lap.
The OG.
Thou shalt not judge.
Are you good, my guy? Listen, we got Mike with the hookah on set. That's crazy. This man hookah man, boy. Party
Hookah
man, party
Doncic
promoter.
in the building.
Facts,
Hookah
hookah
Doncic.
Doncic in the building.
You know, I get treated with a lot of love around here. You know what I'm saying? My man's got the nice feng shui.
You know what I'm
set up.
saying? Come on,
Hey,
come on.
You know what's
Feng
going
shui.
on, boy.
And then we got a special guest replacing Sniper Jones, and that is, go ahead and introduce
What's
yourself.
going on, everybody? Shaking My Head podcast. This is your boy Broad, man.
Listen, last time, Mike, you made a $100 bet on what the episode number was. Now, we went back and checked the game tapes, and you was wrong.
You know what, Holla? I made a recent change in my life.
Okay.
I said,
What was that?
I was once a betting man,
Oh, no, you got to pay your bets,
but I said, you know what? You got to change your damn life, Mike.
But you reverted to the Bible, right?
Oh, you know, I look, I had like a 7-day fast.
Man,
I
let me
was just
tell
in
you
the
something,
house,
because in the
and I-
Bible, it says, give Caesar what thou owe Caesar. All right? So, if you owe Caesar, which is Sniper Jones, you got to give him his money. I'm glad you
man.
brought up church.
don't
All
really-
right? Listen,
I don't really-
preacher holler in the building, okay?
I don't really remember that part, but yeah, that's right. That's right. I was wrong, and
Yeah.
F Snipe, he ain't getting nothing from me. You know what? You gonna be here like more permanent? Because I think we need a new co-host.
Damn, you trying to
Oh,
kick
man,
Sniper
you
off?
trying to
That's
replace
crazy.
I mean, no, I wouldn't
already?
call it kicking. No, I just say, you know, more like her. You know how Aunt
Look,
Vivian
listen,
was
Mike,
on Fresh
Mike,
Prince, right?
We done filter in like 4 podcasts what you missing, all right? And you trying to kick him off on the first one?
It is true. I was the interim a couple weeks.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't know it wasn't my position. He was practicing for, boy. Snipe, see this.
That's crazy.
But nah, man, we got a nice show ahead of us today. It's a lot going on in the world in the entertainment industry.
Yeah. No, it was on.
Okay. My bad, y'all. But I know we're gonna get to it, so we won't get to it now or later. You know what I'm talking about.
I mean, let's go back first. You know
Let's
what I'm
go back.
saying?
Okay, let's go back.
We skipped a week. What have we been up to? All right.
You're
We
right.
had
'Cause
Halloween.
it has been a
bro.
couple weeks, right?
Yeah. Listen, we had Halloween just passed.
That's right.
I think that was the episode we skipped. Now, did I tell you about me and Broadband's adventure that we went
Oh,
on?
No,
man.
but you know what? I would like to hear it.
Okay, listen. So I get a text that say, "Hey, come to this party." I wasn't gonna go. All right.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Alley-oop, man, holla. You know, you Steve Nash sometimes.
That's right.
I decided to be Steve Nash for one time.
Right.
So I went. All right. And we go there, and it says adult costume party. Now, I'm gonna tell you the story in this order, and you're gonna see the red flags as they come.
Okay.
Right. Or the warning signs of where I was actually going.
All right.
All right, so it said adult costume party. Didn't think nothing of it. So I sent it to Donovan and Dope. I'm like, hey, come to this party. Donovan like, hey, bro, what you on? I'm like,
What you mean?
It's a party, bro. It's free drinks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cannot come if y'all want, right?
Right.
He's like, all right. And then Dope put in all caps like adult costume party. But like when I hear that, I think like 21
adult.
and up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Exactly.
Like, that's what I think. So I'm like, whatever. And so we go and we're pulling in and we turn down the street that Atlantis is on. So I'm like, all right, it says it's over there, but I don't know where it could be over there. We pull up and I look down at the GPS and look up and it's Tokyo Valentino. Now,
Yep.
Okay. One
Now-
of them. Okay.
yeah. So, bro, I don't want to get, I don't want to expose. Listen, it was like a secret party, bro.
Right.
All I'm gonna say is the experience was crazy. All right,
Oh,
it was
I
one of
believe
the
it.
most crazy, bro.
Insane.
Oh, so you were there too?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was in there. I'll be on all his magical adventures. Bro. Kentucky, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Tokyo Valentino.
You just fucking
Bro,
him.
Look. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was
Mike.
one of the craziest nights,
Mike.
bro.
It was crazy.
Yo,
Okay. So hold on. So y'all can't drop a bombshell without giving us some sort of
contact. So
Yes.
when it was an adult party and it was at Tokyo Valentino, you can, you know what I'm saying, put 2 and 2 together and kind of see what the vibe was. But the one thing that I appreciated about it the most is because everybody seemed to be very aware of
What the hell they was getting themselves into.
Yeah, so there was a lot of respect.
Okay.
Right? And I don't know. Everybody wasn't on their phone. Everybody was experiencing the moment. That's the thing I appreciate about it most. It felt like the real, like you watch movies and it's like from the 80s and like they're in the dance club and they just dancing, right?
Right.
And nobody got a cell phone. Everybody just chilling.
They just like really enjoying it.
Yeah, that's how it felt. That's what I mess with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I felt those same similar vibes for sure.
Yeah.
But
that's why the dude.
That sounds wild.
I told the dude, hey, look, the next one y'all throw, I'm in there. All right, I'm in there.
it
was fun though. It was fun
for my people at home, and obviously they got to tell the good version without us getting canceled.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell the real version on my Twitch. Though.
Okay, so he gonna tell the real version on his Twitch. So
do a story
Google
time.
Tokyo Valentino for our people who don't live in Atlanta or don't even know what it is. And that'll kind of give you an idea of the kind of party my guys was at.
Yeah, bro. It was look.
I mean, it wasn't a party with swings.
But swinging was happening. Yeah, I like that. Swinging was happening at this party, y'all. If you know what we mean by that. And I think,
hey, listen, bro, I enjoyed myself.
sound like he did a little bit more swinging than my boy Aaron did. But
I beg to differ.
And the thing is, like, there were people from all walks of life. Everybody was getting. There was no everybody was having a good time.
Exactly,
and that's what it's about, honestly, too, bro. Because I party promote, and
you had to just throw that in there. We started off with Hookah Man. I tried to shout out your, you know what I'm saying? Your affiliations to the party scene. I tried.
I just letting people know, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Saturday night. So I'm
bleeping that out. All right, I let the other one slide. I'm bleeping that one though.
You got to, right? But and he's right. Hollis right. I mean, especially in Atlanta, partying is a
superficial, right?
Yes, because it's in the club scene nowadays, people don't really know how to socialize like back then.
Exactly.
Back then, you went to the club, you actually gonna dance on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Like you said, no cell phones. You gonna mingle. You see a cute girl, you gotta go slide on it because it's like, hey, this is my only chance.
But now
it's a popularity contest now. It's let's go to this place of business with music and a lot of fine women,
and that people who have money are being brought there by the promoters.
Yeah, just for people to show up. And when those people show up, they don't know how to have fun, bro. They sit there and look at each other, or they
looking
try
at their phone.
Yeah, they on their phone, or they looking at each other, trying to see who basically spend the most money.
The only dancing they do is when the phone come out for the IG story.
Oh,
and you should see it. It's like one motion, bro. They hand the phone over, dance, hand it, or get it back,
and sit right back down,
in
bro.
One motion, bro.
It bothers me so much. I will be because I'm at the club so much because it's basically work.
Yeah.
I will literally watch, and women are good at doing this.
Okay.
I will literally watch women sitting down, visibly not having a good time.
That's crazy.
Like you can obviously look and say she's not enjoying herself. She's here, maybe her friends brought her, whatever. Mm-hmm. The moment the song she likes comes on, exactly what you just said happened. They get up, either they recording themselves or they get their friends to record them. They dance for maybe 15 seconds, whatever the length of the snap is. They sit their asses right back down and look the same exact way they looked before the damn song came on.
Listen, if you don't have a 3-to-1 hookah ratio in the section of the females, all right? All they do is hog the hookah the whole time between each other.
No lie.
And sit there, bro.
He ain't
don't look fun.
Hog the hookah.
And I didn't even realize how boring the parties were that I was going to till I went to this party. I'm like, yo. These people
what have I been doing?
Chilling.
Yeah, what have I been doing for real? Yeah, for sure.
I've always been like a kickback person though. I get you. Yeah. So when I got the section vibe, it's cool. But it's cool when I feel like when you're in control of most of it, right?
That's true.
And it's more people that now they can find it. You know what I'm saying? If everybody were to sit down, it'd be 6 people worth of seats.
Yeah.
But you make it into 12 with people up on the thing, and but you got 10 people there. So it's I don't like it.
Yeah. No,
I mean, I kind of like the section, but I don't know. It depends on what type of night it is too.
Yeah.
Because I've been to college parties that were hella fun, hella deep, hella packed, and then I've been at a club that be hella deep, hella packed, but I hate that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it's almost like, damn, why is all these niggas at the club? But
Yeah.
at the party, you kind of more expecting that. But it's,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's definitely a thing when you are out here more.
I mean, it's an experience, bro.
yeah,
I
it's
think-
all for the experience.
Yeah.
Right?
It's an experience.
I think that like last 40 minutes, the DJs be going in. You know what I'm saying? They do the real mix, like the last.
Oh,
when you
yeah,
get like
yeah.
a song verse. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, they're like,
On that part of the parties, it be lit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But until then, nobody's social. This party, like we walked through the door,
they was lit.
and I should have known, like it was gonna be different when we go to like the club. They give you a wristband. They trying to filter you in, get you
Right.
out, get you in, get you out.
Right.
Right here, the lady said, "Have fun." I said,
You said what?
hold on. This feel like a place that's a little bit more welcoming, right?
Yeah, right.
Look, you know how I knew it was gonna be a different night
When?
when I walked upstairs
Oh yeah.
and I had my '70s costume on.
Yup.
You know, young Jimi Hendrix. I had the headband on, had my shirt open, had the the boots and shit.
Right.
When old girl came by and slid her hand in between my chest, I was like, oh, okay.
Like as
yeah.
soon as you walked in.
like it was like
Yeah, it was like,
right
that's
when
why-
we went to the section.
Yeah, so we walked upstairs and then we were walking back. They had like some stuff there, like some like waters and stuff, right?
Okay.
So I went right there, and while he was walking around to go to like where people were sitting, that happened.
He can confirm, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
And again, look, the rest is off podcast.
Yeah,
I'll tell
the
you.
rest
You know what I'm
is
saying?
Part of me just
Crazy
want to say
material.
tell it all, but,
Nah,
but
the
we
rest
don't-
is
yeah,
off
yeah, we can't get
podcast.
canceled. Wow, that is my
Yeah.
Halloween wasn't nearly as different as that. You know what I'm saying? Nice little party.
What you do? I was supposed to be there that night. I wish I could have.
I think you fell asleep. I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
but yeah,
man.
we threw a Halloween party. And it was fun.
Okay.
It was fun. But see, the difference is when I go to the club, me personally, like once I actually can settle when I'm done,
Yeah.
with the promoting BS that be happening at the front door,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to actually enjoy myself personally.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Like I tell people, like, look, half the time people are just trying to record themselves at the club
Yeah.
being lit. I almost never record myself, bro.
I learned, and I'm glad everything has happened in perfect like unison in my life. Like I feel like all the dominoes are perfectly placed, bro. Because first, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy Crip. You know what I'm saying?
Crip.
We had like a YouTube like cookout, right?
Oh yeah. You talking
Some
about
people came up there, and that was the first time like I like put my phone down, right?
And didn't touch it.
Didn't touch it the whole time I was there, chilling. I told you the blackout curtains got the best sleep of my life, right? So then I felt like this feels good, right? So then I was like, I'm gonna take 30 days. Well, it was 45 days. So I'm gonna take 45 days. I'm not gonna get on social media, bro. And I realized like shows I were watching seemed better because it wasn't like this constant stream of content
Right.
into my. You know what I'm saying?
No,
my
that's fact.
eyes.
You was able to actually take a break from it and digest
Exactly.
just chilling.
I was
And-
enjoying doing my videos on YouTube more, and I feel like if you're sucked into that, you're eventually going to want to go to where the lights are, right? That's how
sure.
people end up in like those type of clubs.
No,
not having
that's for
fun,
sure. Yeah.
Because it's just for show, right? Yeah.
That's for sure. I mean, I always say that too, especially when it comes to content creation.
Yeah.
I think a mental detox is always necessary.
Facts.
I've been contemplating taking one myself. Just
Bro,
like-
take it, bro.
Just to kind of just like focus on
What you want to do.
what I want to do.
Facts, do
So
that.
like hopping on, upload, get off. You know what I'm
Yup.
saying? Instead of just because I admit, bro, it's like things I've been working on is like just creating better habits.
Yeah.
Waking up earlier, going to the gym, like trying to introduce better habits that will stick. And one bad habit I got that I'm working on now is like when I get up in the morning, the first thing I do is check my phone.
See, I don't even do that
That's
no
the
more,
first thing
bro.
I would do. I got two phones. First thing I would do is I check both of them. Like first thing, no matter what time it was. And
Yeah.
I was like, why is that my instinct
Facts.
instead of prayer, instead of getting up, stretching, instead
Yeah.
of meditating? You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it was like literally the moment I get up, that's the first thing I think about doing.
Yep.
Nothing else. I'm like, that's the problem, bro. That means I'm too infatuated with
And you,
I guess, like you said, just constant content in terms of social media, people who reaching out, whatever the case may be. Like, you need some like solitude to get yourself at least started.
And listen, do not disturb on your phone, like the nighttime settings. Can you take that top off and put it on the stove? Aaron, you take it.
All right, bro.
It's hot.
Yeah.
But like, what was I saying?
You were saying do not disturb.
Oh, do not disturb is good because they say even when you're asleep, bro, and your phone is like vibrating, you subconsciously you're still, you know what I'm saying, hearing it. Like your brain is never able to shut off.
No, that's facts. I subconsciously dead ass will have phantom vibrations in my pocket.
Yep.
Like literally, I have both my phones laying on the table.
Yeah.
And then I feel like that shit went off, and I literally like,
Bro,
that's bad, bro.
One day, like this is how detached from my phone I've gotten.
Mm-hmm.
One day we were sitting here watching you. Remember, I didn't unlock my phone until I was coming back from my mom's house the next day, like at like 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Because, and the way I knew is because when I opened my phone, I scrolled down the notifications, and the last thing on there was like 7:30 the day before.
Yeah.
At night.
Wow.
And it was 2:00 p.m. the next day.
Yeah.
The next time I open my phone, bro.
Yeah.
And like life just becomes so, when you actually live life and aren't like this the whole time, it's way more enjoyable for sure.
You live a more fulfilling is exactly the word.
Yeah.
More fulfilling life, definitely.
Yeah, because it's not all the, like, I don't, like, people probably like, dang, such and such sport. Shows don't even get spoiled for me no more. I don't even think about, like, the Internals came out Friday. I didn't even know. Like, I was waiting for the day, obviously. But, like, since I had already was on my way to Vegas and we were going to Kentucky, like, I didn't register, like, the Internals. And it's because content's just not in my face the whole time.
That's right.
Right? So we get back and I watch it. And the movie, like, everything just, I don't know, bro. Life is just way more enjoyable.
No, I got you. It's like BMF. I haven't even started it yet. Mm-hmm. Even Raising Canaan. I haven't even watched The Regular Power. I told you that.
Yeah.
I know somewhat of what the hell is going on in the show, and I haven't watched a bit of it.
Bro, I don't know nothing. Like, you've been out, right? Past the episode I got to, I don't know nothing past that, bro. And the show been out for what, 3-4 weeks? Squid Games, I watched that before it got like all the internet craze, right?
Yeah.
But like, I watched that all through on one night, sitting here editing, no phone, and it was good, bro.
Facts. Yeah. I think that's always a good thing for people to consider. Like, don't get so wrapped up in social media and even just socializing, period. Like, to where I mean, it's easy to happen to anybody because, like, you know, it's kind of like programming. Yeah. Like what you see. If you strapped us to this couch and then turned on a single television network, and just let it play all day for 5 days straight, that's all my mind is gonna be on. Yeah. No matter how much I try to think about other shit. Yeah. Like, it's like torture almost.
This was right in front of me.
It's right in front of me, and that's what I'm seeing constantly. That's why it's important to limit, like, what you see, what you listen to. Yep. I think that type of shit is important for mental health because, put it this way, you know, I get dumped right now. Girlfriend dumps me. I'm sad, and then I'm playing nothing but sad songs for the next 4-5 days. I'm gonna be fucking depressed. Like, thinking about my heartbreak, like, damn. Yeah. But if I listen to something more uplifting.
Sound like you've been there, Mike. You got something you want to tell us?
I shed a couple tears, boy.
Hey, real niggas done been through that.
Yeah, been through it.
Rocky Roll ice cream dripping on his chest.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I done been through heartbreak before, and I done been through that where I'm listening to shit, and I'm like, dog, this is not it. But if you listen to something more uplifting, it puts you in a better mood. My boy Broadband called me on the way here. He heard me listen to the Isley Brothers. Yeah. Because that type of music
lifts you up.
It lifts me up. It relaxes me. It kind of just put me in a positive, nice little good mood. I was in a good mood. Yeah. So I just think it's important for people to just think about that. Like, whatever you do, if you upset with life or you're going through shit, think about like what you expose yourself to on a daily. Yeah. And then do your best to limit it. And that's just, you know, in my opinion, I feel like that's the best way to kind of build some personal happiness.
And I feel like everybody's different. This is why you got to find out what works for you. Because what works for him is uplifting music.
That's true.
Mine is ultra competitive music. So that's why I be listening to diss tracks, boy. Because that gets me in the zone to work. Like,
Yeah.
That's like I thrive off competition. That's why like I argue all the time. Like. Like the little meme, I was like, I thrive off not negativity though, but
yeah,
right?
like you love it. You love it. I get it.
Yeah. So, and that's why I don't take stuff hard. That's why people be in the gym fighting. Like competitiveness takes them to a bad place, right?
Yeah.
Competitiveness don't take me there.
Yeah.
Like competitive makes me like.
See, I know how to keep myself under control.
Yeah.
Now, competitiveness will take me there depending on the circumstance.
Yeah.
Like last time we went to LA Fitness, swole old head with the shirt off. Kept calling on them BS fouls, bro. That was making. Look, most people know me. I'm joking and I'm playing half the time. Me and him was arguing most of the game, bro. Because I'm like, bro, like,
when I tell you, like,
you're not getting away with this.
They were calling fouls just to not lose the game, bro.
Yes, bro. It was like the worst thing, bro. And like literally, this man went up for a layup. He bumped in the holler, went through the contact, went up, blew the layup. After we got the rebound, foul.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm the type, bro. I'm playful all the time, but when I get competitive, and especially when people start jawing at me, I start jawing back. Like a lot of niggas don't expect that out of me because I'm always bullshitting around. Yeah. But like when they start jawing at me, I jaw back too. So I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, like we'll give you your fouls, but we're not giving you no bullshit. Yeah. And he was like, no, y'all gonna give me the foul. Y'all wanna play like that? I said, oh, we wanna play like that. Like you not getting away with this on my watch, bro. So,
but you see where competitiveness took you?
That's what I'm saying. Normally I wouldn't be like that.
I would have shut up. I would have I'm a very like think the game through. Now I'm about to figure out you not touching the ball, all right? Because if you gonna call fouls, if you don't inbound, you not touch. That's my next goal, bro.
Oh, that's how I am.
That's all I'm focused on. But some people they get real like. They start talking back. Then this like if I'm in a debate, I'll get like that.
No, I'm with you.
Like if it's like anything like
how you would get in a debate, like when I start getting like up there enough, that's where I get with it. Yeah. Like literally, like now you just arguing. I'm like, okay, you want to play like that? We can play like that. I ain't gonna lie, I match energy, bro. Like that's me. So if you on some raw shit, that shit brings me. It's kind of stupid because I guess you get. I mean, I keep it under control, but like when you on that raw shit, that shit brings me up to that same level with you. Bro, so now it's like it's like an alpha thing that kicks in my head, brother. Where I'm like, oh, you think this shit sweet? Yeah, but
so I get real quiet and get real competitive. That's why like streaming video games, bro. Like if I want to be ultra good, it's gonna be hard for me to give like the same like laid back funny commentary because like I'm gonna be focused on like being good at that moment. Especially bro, them Call of Duty lobbies is back. Boy, I got on Vanguard. I got called a couple racial slurs. I was like, yeah.
See, they restoring the feeling, bro. Bring racial slurs back to Call of Duty, bro. Real shit, man. That's what kept the essence of the game.
All right, that's the spirit of it. Yeah, spirit of Call of Duty, bro.
I was like, yo,
like
bro. And then like the lobbies, like the halftime, you can talk across again, bro. I was like, yo. But I was like, I can't listen. I was like, let me go ahead and cut this stream off though. You know what I'm saying? Before your boy get clapped. But yeah, bro.
The big holler get banned from Twitch. We know why, y'all.
But that's what makes me get competitive though. Like I get competitive like mentally. I don't really like to like now if I get to the point where I get competitive physically, that is a point of no return. All right. There's no returning from that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. And that's what I'm working on. Cause like it ain't. I mean, it's rare people can take me there. Yeah. But like, especially when we playing sports, I play the right way. Yeah. If I'm playing defense and I foul you, I give you the foul. I won't argue with you. Yeah. But it's like when you start like cheating and doing a little underhand shit, or when people like you, like I said, some nigga might come down and because he mad, he might like do like a little flagrant hit on me, right? Like on some, oh I'm mad. So he kind of frustrated and he do some frustrated shit. Yeah. Instead of me getting mad, taking it personal, I'm the type of nigga like, oh. So that's what we on. Yeah. So when you come back down and I do the same shit, I don't want to hear nothing. And if you say something, we here with it. So that's me. My thing, I ain't gonna argue with you. I ain't gonna cuss you out. I ain't gonna take it personal. But if that's what we on, that's what we on.
If somebody starts fouling, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna score. And I'm gonna start talking. You're trash, bro. Oh boy. I'm gonna look you in your eye. You're trash. Like if you're like fouling, I'm not calling nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna play through it. I'm gonna tell you how trash you are.
You damn right. I'm telling you, bro. That's the same thing happened to me. That's why I like. Even when I used to play play football is the same way. Like,
Yeah.
if we get to jawing enough,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. It don't throw my composure off, but it definitely brings my testosterone.
Yeah.
I think that's the word. My testosterone go through the roof. I don't know what it is, bro, but it's like a challenge.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna show you, like, nigga, you're beneath me.
Yeah.
Like, so in my head, that's what I want to do to you right now.
Yeah.
So it's not good because that shit is like,
bro,
recipe for disaster. so it's just me just being honest. Like, this is the kind of person I am. So it's like, I get what you're saying because
and that's why I like that I got back in shape. I'm able to play defense. Like, you seen, bro, lockdown, clamp,
Bro.
defender. Hey,
Bro.
listen,
Hall of Fame lockdown defender.
bro, you seen it.
Purple badges,
Bro, man, platinum,
Bro, you can ask-
opal badges.
you can
boy,
ask
I
Snipe,
don't
bro.
I don't play 2K.
You can ask Snipe, bro. When I was like in better shape,
Uh-huh.
when I was actually in like athletic shape, bro,
Yeah.
I dead ass would be like similar to a fucking, I'm gonna say prime Klay Thompson defensively.
For real?
Like, literally, because I'm not naturally a scorer.
Yeah.
I hit a couple layups here and there. I might shoot if I'm feeling good, but
Yeah.
ultimately, nigga, I'm like, I've always been like the rebounder and the defender.
Mike,
bro.
listen.
When I tell you,
listen. I just got to get this off my chest before you go any further.
okay, go ahead.
I cannot sit here and let you disrespect Klay Thompson when I want NBA analyst credibility.
let me
all right?
explain.
I cannot let you
Ask
say.
Snipe,
listen,
boy.
listen, listen.
Ask the street.
Snipe.
The street.
No. Mike, listen. I cannot let that happen
listen.
right here
All bullshit aside.
because my credibility for any NBA talk is going to be gone.
Listen. Hear me out. Ask Snipe. Snipe ain't here, but he'll tell you. I dead ass. It was to the point.
Yo, ain't no way, boy.
look, I swear to God, it'd be to the point, brother, where obviously I've always been a bigger guy, but my main thing is I can move my feet well and I'm physical. So a lot of times, you guys, anybody, I swear to God, you guys, anybody I hoop with, I literally would guard the other team's best player. Ask Snipe, if you think I'm capping,
I do too.
If you think I'm bullshitting,
I do too.
That ass,
But
like,
Mike,
I'm like the center of the team. I swear to God, I don't care if he's a guard.
But we're guarding people in LA Fitness, bro. Klay
No.
Thompson is guarding
I'm with you.
players.
I'm with you. That ass. I'm just saying. Look, I'm a lot about with Klay,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like, in a
But
sense
that
to
was
where,
your
like,
archetype for your team
Yeah.
at your level.
Like,
Okay.
literally,
I get
it's
you,
like,
I get you.
it could
You were
be-
the Klay Thompson of the LA Fitnesses.
Dead ass serious,
Okay,
bro. Like,
bet.
literally, it was to the point to where, like, I literally would be guarding the other team's best player.
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
mean, like, full court.
That's
like,
how I
don't.
do,
I don't.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, maybe Patrick Beverly would have been nicer to say. Maybe I'm like literally, especially if you done hit a couple.
Yeah.
You know how some niggas are like, give you space and they do.
Yeah.
Bro, when I tell you, I'm literally like, I'm
Clamping up?
Yeah, you know how Ray Allen used to run around screens and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like that on your hip the entire time. So even when they score, I'm in front of him the moment
Yeah.
he get the ball. So the whole way up the court, you got to work.
Yeah.
If you come up the court and you trying to do something, I'm on you. The
That's
moment you
that-
pass it, I'm like literally denying.
You played
ball.
on the D line in football. Yeah,
I'm like exactly. So it's like I'm denying the ball. So literally, whatever like you do, I'm literally on you. So even
Yeah.
if you catch the ball, the moment you catch it, I'm all up in your grill already.
Yeah.
So I would frustrate people so much. I swear to God, you can ask Snipe.
Oh, man, it's Gary Payton out here, boy.
Bro, I'm
That
telling you,
glove.
niggas would think about because I'm big, so
Yeah.
they would think I can't move. And I promise you can ask anybody I hoop
Yeah.
with. First thing they'll do, I don't need no screen. I be in my head like, oh, you done fucked up now.
Yeah.
Because the moment they do that shit, now he thinking he about to do something. I swear to God, if I had to say out of 10 times, at least 6 to 7 out of 10 times, I'm ripping him.
Yeah.
Like dead ass serious because niggas do the same predictable shit.
I think most players, like, what separates like a certain level from the next level is a lot of players know how to go east to west on a basketball court like this, but they don't know how to go southeast to northwest. You know what I'm saying? Like this. And playing somebody that's bigger than you, if you can get them to go like this on a basketball court, it'll open up your shot more. If you're a shooter, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But like if you just go this way, all you got to do is have lateral motion.
See,
too.
my thing is, and I got great lateral motion, but
Yeah.
not even just that. Even with what you're saying, because I'm a bigger body, it's a lot harder to get around me.
Yeah.
And I'm strong. So
Yeah.
even when dudes like people try to push off on me all the time because
Yeah.
I'm big, so I don't get mad and call it because I get it. You got to
Yeah.
get some separation, but it's like IQ wise, I expect it.
Mm-hmm.
So first thing I do, I just look at what the dominant hand is. If I see you've been dribbling with your left the whole game,
Yeah.
first thing I'm doing, I'm just shading you the entire time.
Yeah.
So now I want to see if you can dribble with that other one. If I can tell you can't, I'm on your ass. Now some
That's
people,
why I developed that one legger though.
Yeah.
Because
And-
people would guard my dominant. I had to be able to shoot.
Exactly. And so that's a good counter.
Yup.
So a lot of dudes ain't just working on that though.
Yeah.
So it's like the moment they do, I basically force them to drive on me.
Yeah.
Like that's literally my main thing. I don't care if we out here half court. I literally forced them to try to attack me because I'm so big.
Yeah.
Normally, it's hard for them to actually get around me, and I'm too strong for them to push me off.
Yeah.
So half the time I get them because they try to drive, and I just kind of ride their hip, and I know a crossover is coming back or like a snatch back. I swear to God, you can ask Snipe every time.
Facts,
I know that shit is coming, and the moment it comes, boom, steal. Like, and they get mad. So a lot of times niggas get mad at me and start calling fouls that ain't fouls.
Yeah.
Simply because they're like, oh, he should not be locking me up.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's like I'm like, I give you the bullshit, but I'm just let you know, like, you're not scoring.
Yeah, I'm clamping up the best, whoever the best person on it. Like, it be to the point where people be scoring, I'll be telling my team, hey, switch. Bro, let me guard him.
They used to beat me back then. I'm too heavy now.
Cause I know.
Past my ass now. But that's how I was, though. Dead ass, bro. Like, so that's why I said I'm about to lose their weight. I'm gonna get back right.
Yeah. But so now we've talked about kind of where we've been. Now we got what's going on in the world. You want to go ahead and introduce us to that topic, Mike?
We can go ahead because I know
were you there? You were there, right?
No, not this time around. Okay. But as you guys have heard, I'm sure, obviously, Astro World Festival, which takes place in Houston every November, had a very tragic and very unfortunate sequence of events that happened there. And I'm using big words, in lieu of this tragedy.
Oh, my man been watching these these UK documentaries on Netflix.
In lieu of these tragic events.
My man watched 2 episodes of Bridgerton.
So like, and because of some of the things that happened, you have about 8 people that died and about another.
It was a lot.
It was a lot that got hurt. So
it was a decent amount.
It was a very
more
decent
than
amount.
A handful,
Hundreds of people that were injured. At Travis Scott's festival, and because of that, Travis has been on the next on the cancel list for a lot of people. And I think we just want to dive into it about how we feel about it, what our opinion is, and also, I guess, going forward, how it'll look.
This is my synopsis. I'm gonna go ahead and say, I don't know exactly what happened. Like, there were a lot of cameras there. I haven't watched like all the angles, all the, you know what I'm saying? But with there being a lot of cameras there, you could take a decent amount of angles and try to paint a couple narratives with it. So I don't know exactly what happened. But what I can say is there was a crowd of, what it was like 50,000 plus, right?
Right. Yeah.
A crowd of 50,000 plus people. I don't know.
I actually think it was more than that, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was over. I think the capacity was like 70. I think it was like close to 100 for real.
Yeah. But coming from somebody that, like, I'm not even a Travis Scott, right? So I could only, of course, I'm not one.
Right.
But like, I can't even imagine, like, what it takes to get to the point where you're about to go on, right? So as much as I do know from what I've seen from other people or situations I've been in, I know a lot goes into the readiness for a show.
Oh, for sure.
So like,
let alone
a
festival.
No idea.
Let alone
what is going on outside, bro.
I agree.
And then even being up there, the lights are shining. I've been on. I performed at a skating ring and I couldn't see the back of the skating ring.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's how the lights were set up.
Right.
Like, I know there was footage where he said he did point out one person. There was like, get the ambulance. But besides that, I don't know that there's like a scenario where Travis Scott receives all the blame.
I agree, a billion percent.
In the way that people are trying to make it seem, it's crazy.
I agree. You want to dive into it, broadband? You want me to?
Yeah. Well, I think people's perception of the events comes from what was the first thing that they first saw.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Right? So my first thing that I saw when I saw the Travis Scott incident was the guy that was obviously dead at that point, right? Because he was like purple, blue in his face. Like, you seeing people trying to revive him, like some serious shit, like actual deaths. And it's like, holy shit, that was the first thing that I saw.
Right.
So I felt a certain type of way about the situation a couple days ago that has now changed because of more evidence that I've seen.
Right.
But some people, once they get in their mindset,
that's it.
They're going to try to make the reality that they believe
instead of taking with whatever narrative they got.
Yeah.
Right. So like I thought, damn, like that first day I was like, damn, this is like, damn, Travis is fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing, honestly, that I thought because of the situation. I heard different people's accounts saying that Astro World Fest was like hell. Like, it was like hell on earth. Like, you couldn't, but the more and more I dove into it, they only had like 2 security guards working at certain locations. They only had like 2 water stations in an event with 50,000 people.
Yeah.
So some of those people just passed out from probably exhaustion, heat. Like, it was just a whole bunch of people like in that closed space.
Yeah.
Right.
There's hella drugs, you know. Like,
And that's that. Go ahead. My bad.
No. I was just saying, like, yeah. So everything that all those other accounts, those other stories were taken into account. So
right.
And then I saw the video of Travis actually saying, "Hey, this guy's actually passed out. Like, can somebody get some help to him?" But it doesn't matter if there's nobody to help him because niggas is jumping on the fucking ambulance
Mike,
cars.
do you remember Lil Baby's concert in what was it, Centennial Park?
Yep.
Now Mike and KD was like 2 rows behind me, right? And do you remember how many people passed out that day? Mm-hmm. And it was probably like under 1,000 people, maybe,
for sure,
in that space.
Yeah,
it was under 1,000.
A few hundred.
And people, while I was trying to articulate to somebody, I said, listen, I was at a Lil Baby concert that was 1,000 people, less packed than this. They had food stations everywhere. I think McDonald's sponsored it, so everybody had a free burger, sandwich, drink.
Yep.
Or I say burger, fries, drink. Everybody had, you know what I'm saying? And then they had multiple water stations for that little space, and people were passing out. But then what happened was people started to pass out on purpose to get to the front of the thing, to get carried out the front, to get closer. And what I told people is that's unfortunate that happens, but as a show, like, there's no way you could regulate that on a scale 50 times bigger.
So let me
especially
explain.
from where he was.
Exactly.
So let me dive into it because I've been to 2 Astro World festivals.
Yeah.
The first 2 actually. They first started in
Dang, you a
2018.
Promoter.
You know what I'm saying?
First Astro
Cloudy
World
nigga.
VIP
Cloudy
invite.
nigga in the
little
building.
Little something like, yeah, like I went 2018, 2019, 2020 was a pandemic, so they
Yeah.
canceled it. So the reason I'm defending Travis so hard, and I'm not a huge Travis Scott fan. I like some of his music.
Yeah.
I do like some of his music. But am I gonna wake up and just say I want to listen to Travis today? No.
Yeah.
But to be fair, because I've been to 2 of the festivals, so I know exactly how it runs, the logistics of it. Matter of fact, the second year we went, there were about 100,000 people out there.
That's crazy.
Dead ass. And so that was 2019, the last time they had it. And so this is how that festival works. It's at NRG Park.
Yeah.
So it's a big ass park right across from the Houston Texans Stadium. And they set up a bunch of little theatrics. They got a roller coaster, they got a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Got like this thing called the Astro Dome. It's nice little, we used to go on field trips at about outer space.
Yeah.
They had a shit on the ceiling, shit like that. So they got a bunch of little extra shit. Merch, food, they got water stations, they got charging stations. They got all types of shit.
Yeah.
So it's 2 sides of the park. They got 2 stages.
Yeah.
One is called Thrills, the other one's called Chills. When you get there and you see the lineup for the artists, you see which artist is going to be on which stage at which time, and some of them performances overlap.
Yeah.
So at one point, me and Katie, I think, watched The Baby. Then we went over and started watching Make the Stallion.
Yeah.
And after that, Playboy Cardi came on. Then Lil Wayne. Then fucking the Migos.
Yeah.
Then goddamn Marilyn Manson was on the opposite side. Like, literally, they have these performances going, and you just obviously pick whatever artist you want to see the most. Now, Travis is obviously the headliner.
Yeah.
Until this year, the festival was only one day.
Yeah.
It was that Saturday, whatever weekend it was. This year they actually added, it was 2 shows.
Yeah.
So the way it works is Travis is the one who's going to finish it off at the end of the night because it's his festival, obviously. His set is the longest, but everybody in the park at that point
It's just for Travis.
at that one station for Travis, that one stage. So one thing I feel, I don't give a fuck how much security, police, EMS, whatever personnel you got.
Yeah.
If you have literally 60, 70, 80 to 100,000 people,
Yeah.
some of this shit comes with it. Now, let me dive into Travis. His history does not help him because there have been times he's been performing where he inciting his fans to beat people up and do little shit like that. somebody tried to steal his shoe off his foot. And then he took his shoe off his foot and he was like, fuck him up. So they beat him up. Then they threw him over the rail to the guards and they kicked him out. So it's like shit like that has been surfacing the past few days.
But that's way different than
I agree. So that's what I'm saying.
Letting somebody pass out.
Again, so agree. But, like you said, people going to use whatever to fit their narrative.
Yeah, true.
So the thing is, it's like some of his past videos didn't help himself, but it was nothing to the magnitude of this. Yeah. People show videos of them in the crowd saying, hey, stop it. Somebody's passed out. We need help. And you see 30 people screaming, hey, we need help. Yeah. 30 people in a sea of 60, 70, 80,000 people. You're not hearing them.
Yeah.
It's hard.
When I seen listen. When I seen the IG video of the girl, or I think it was a girl's page, she was way back saying somebody,
there's no way in hell.
You are 200 rows back, packed sardine people screaming.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know what universe you live in where you think. Now, maybe they're saying it so other people will know and it could get louder, right? Yeah. But to use that as evidence that, see, we said it, and he didn't, that's crazy.
When I was last there, bro, there was hella people passed out. They had a whole area where the paramedics were for people who got dehydrated, who overheated, who passed out, who had issues, hurting themselves, twisting their ankle and shit, all types of dumb shit. There was a whole area for those people, where they would take them when they got injured. And in the midst of all of the personnel, there's points throughout the show which people ain't showing. Yeah. But I'm sure it'll come up to where they literally will stop in between songs, pass out water to the crowd, literally get 4 or 5 packs of water and just throw water bottles to people.
That happened at a Little Baby joint.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They do the same thing there. He stops literally, and this ain't the first time to where he be like, hey, make some space somebody's passed out. Yeah. If he notices it, he addresses it. He don't want nobody hurt. Now, think about Travis Scott's fans. They, and the type of music he makes, mosh pits are part of his culture. Yeah. It's a part of it. So this is what I don't like. And the reason why is because I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, and I've been in them.
But see, the critiques come from people who aren't Travis fans.
Thank you. They've never been there.
Yeah, this never. People perceive that the world that they live in is the reality that everybody else lives in.
That's not factual, bro. Literally, I'm 6'3" and 200 plus pounds. KD is 6'5", 200 plus pounds. Bro, we got separated on 3 different occasions where we started together in a mosh pit somewhere. And if y'all at home don't know mosh pits, they started from heavy metal rock music. Yeah. Basically, you create a circle. You create a circle, and there's multiple throughout the crowd, and it's hot as fuck. Yeah. So people saying it's hot, it felt like hell. That shit do get very hot. So you got a bunch of people, and they form a circle. And then they kind of open that shit up, open it up. And so you getting pushed. Yeah. You getting damn near knocked over. It's really like a dog eat dog world. Yeah, right. So once they open it up, you got normally a couple people who might walk in the middle who just normally they be hyped. Those are the most hyped ones.
Hey, listen, before you finish. All my people who are part of Mosh Pit Club, he's breaking the first rule. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. Y'all know what to do.
I ain't a part
Next
of
time y'all see him in the Mosh Pit
club, all right? So when they open them up and, you got somebody, a couple people to get in the middle, they get everybody hyped and shit. And when the beat drops, literally everybody closes the circle.
Dang.
And when you close it, you literally, I'm talking about dead ass pushing each other, bumping into each other. You got niggas crowd surfing, people standing on people's shoulders, it's literally chaos. Yeah. And that's all it is. So anybody caught in the middle of it, honestly, you cannot control where it's gonna take you. Yep. You cannot control once you get stuck in that shit. Yep. You're there. So the thing about it is what I say is people gotta know better. Travis even said something about the mosh pits. They addressed them hey, open the mosh pits, open the mosh pits. You know where they at. Yeah. If you aren't physically capable of withstanding being in one,
you shouldn't go.
Get the fuck out the way because there's it's a bunch of people there. Yeah. There's a lot of people who do stay away from those. Yeah. But when you're in the area with it, you got to get the fuck on as quick as you can. Facts. Because we seen this dude had his girlfriend. She probably could have been 5'1". Yeah. She was trying to get through the crowd and she could not breathe. She dead ass was literally she was about to pass out. He was literally holding her up and trying to clear people out. And once people noticed, they were hey, move out the way, move out the way. Yeah. But see, she dead ass was
But see, that's what I'm saying. People who aren't from the certain culture that you're in, they aren't going to understand that everybody who is here is for the most part here to help people. But sometimes when things get to a certain size, like they're hard to control.
That's all it is, because they don't know. People not paying attention.
Yeah.
Travis damn sure can't tell. In the middle of him performing and being on stage, he already in another zone. He's entertaining. It's hard for him to stop that and notice every single little thing that's going on with the crowd. Out of, and I'm saying 80 plus thousand people, you got 8 people that died. Okay, from a percentage wise, it's a very small number. So how is it possible for him to be cognizant in the middle of his performance at the end of the show? How is he supposed to be aware enough to know you got people actually dead in the crowd? There's no way possible. And it was like every little thing that happened, they trying to critique him and bring up. Like afterwards, he went to Dave & Buster's. They say he didn't find out till like him and Drake was at Dave & Buster's. They found out at Dave & Buster's about the people dying.
Wow.
So people was mad. Oh, he went to Dave & Buster's. He really didn't care. He didn't even know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they're like, it's hard for me to believe he didn't know. Y'all don't know how festivals work.
Listen. No. It's because this is what I'm saying. Everybody believes that Travis Scott world is the same as theirs. Now, if you at home who said, I don't know how this could happen, it's probably the ones who be like, girl, I don't want to say girl because, okay. Yeah. Or, hey, my it could be a dude, you know what I'm saying? My IG live was popping last night. You asked them, how many people was on your live? 3. So if you think 3 is popping, and that's a lot to entertain, imagine 60,000. All right, you don't know what is going on.
You don't at all. There's no way to keep track of that shit,
bro.
You're not. You just do the best you can to entertain. Cause that's why they're there for you.
Yeah.
So that's my whole thing. I'm not saying he's completely absolved of it, but with how festivals work, like he's not in control of most of the shit that people mad at him about.
Yeah, and he couldn't have known.
There's no way he knew, because it's hard for me to believe. If
people
we just
like
seen
it
the video.
was the person in the front row.
We just seen the video of him stopping when he noticed somebody passed out.
Yeah,
hard for me to believe that he wouldn't have did that if he knew somebody was damn near dead.
And why would he want to do that?
Exactly.
Like, because that would be bad on his.
Thank you.
Like, if he knew, listen,
you don't want nobody dying at your show.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think about, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I can imagine how he feel. Like, everybody's putting his blame on him. Yeah. And I'm like, y'all blaming him for shit that he literally could not control. Live Nation put that festival together.
Yeah.
You know, he has partners. He has sponsors. He
event planners
that are in control of all of that shit. Yes.
Yeah, the park
so
itself.
It's like,
I think that's what's
it's
dangerous about being used as the face.
Yeah.
That's why, like, they say.
Because you're going to get Drake got sued with him.
Exactly. Yeah.
Drake came and performed and left. Yeah. And he gets sued too. What the fuck did he do?
Yeah.
That's my whole point. People will look at a situation because it's tragic. They got to find somebody to put the blame on.
Yeah.
It has to be a bad guy. It can't be, damn, that was unfortunate.
But that's why the movements that are the most successful are the ones with no faces on them, right? So those people, because it's who do you blame?
Exactly.
Like that. So it's a catch-22 in being like an artist, right? Because obviously you're going to be the face of everything that happens to you happens to everybody. Exactly. Like that is making money from you, right?
Right.
Your cameraman, your people, your family, right? So to place all the blame on that, I think people remove that person from being an actual human, right? When they make those assumptions, right? So
yeah, I agree. And so it's a unfortunate thing. It's basically one of those situations where obviously everybody would have been happy if it didn't occur.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, I don't think it's fair how Travis is getting dragged through the mud.
Yeah.
For a lot of things that, one, he didn't have control over to begin with, and two, he literally probably just didn't know.
Yeah.
So, you know, y'all can let us know how y'all feel about it in the comments. You got our piece. You got anything else to say on it, Broadband?
Nah, you guys basically like touched a lot of the bases that I was gonna cover actually.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I feel like a lot of this isn't his fault.
Yeah.
Like after finding out more evidence, after seeing the video of him
right
actually trying to help a person that had actually passed out.
Yeah.
Right.
It's hard like you were trying to get into like it's hard for me to believe like, oh, this nigga damn near
dead.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? DOA.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, nah, after seeing some more evidence,
I agree.
Because once you put yourself in, I think people say they're empathetic, but part of empathy isn't putting yourself in somebody's shoes. It's putting yourself in somebody's shoes, understanding the environment they're in. And if you think oh yeah, I notice everything that goes on around me, so you should. You're
not how
not
life
putting
works.
yourself in that person's shoes.
That's not how
of
life
what
works.
kind of
Exactly.
situation they're in.
Exactly.
It's
1000%.
And plus, he was probably teed up. That
Bro, he was definite. Bro,
And,
his shows literally. I started listening to him more after going to the first one, simply based on his performance and his energy.
Yeah.
Like literally, bro. Like as far as me personally, I have never been a part of a crowd quite like his.
Yeah.
In terms of his energy and how he kind of set the tone.
Yeah.
When he's on stage going crazy, the fans are going crazier. So it's like, I love the energy and the passion he puts into it.
Yeah.
With that comes, the mosh pits and everything else. But he definitely be, like I said, he's in a mental space.
Yeah.
You got to be in a different
You're
mental space
performing,
to
you're like-
perform.
yeah.
Think about Beyonce performing. She's one of the best performers who ever breathed. She's in a zone.
Yeah.
When she's on stage, she's in
This is
a
my passion,
zone,
yeah.
bro. Like, there's nothing that can throw her off of right now. Like,
Yeah.
giving these people a hell of a show.
Yeah.
I actually just thought of a draft idea.
Okay.
Best performers?
Best live performers.
Oh, that is a good one. Okay, bet.
Good as you guys, so I get first pick. Y'all already know who I'm going
fuck
with, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, so now that we shed some light on a more unfortunate event, let's talk about Eternals is the GOAT, all right? That movie is fire.
So it is a
10
movie.
out of 10, okay?
It is a movie.
Eternals.
I thought it might have been a series. Okay.
Oh, you're a fake Marvel fan.
No,
That's
no.
Mike.
I just haven't
Mike,
been
you're
in
a
the-
fake Marvel fan?
Why, just because I didn't know whether it was a series.
That's crazy.
Explain it. Explain what you're talking about, bro.
Okay,
I
the
ain't seen it yet.
Internals, they are like I don't want to give away the movie, right? Because I'll give it the way the trailer portrays it, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are people who are they're sent to Earth to protect Earth from these things called deviants, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that the life on Earth could grow, because deviants went to Earth to become the apex predator, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they needed life, like intelligent life, to form. So they sent these Eternals to protect like intelligent life as it formed into a prospering place.
Right.
And then they realize their mission is not what it seems to be, and certain people in their group aren't who they seem to be. And that's all I can say, all right? Without giving away, I mean, real Marvel fans, they know the story, so I can't really spoil it for y'all. Y'all know.
Nah, he's
But-
jacking right now.
No,
really
no,
is.
no,
He
no,
is.
no. I don't mean like that. Like, there's some dedicated comic book fans, right?
Right.
That kind of know, like, based on what I said, I know
They
the
know what you're
story
talking about, yeah.
without spoiling it for everybody else, right?
I got you.
But like, even if you just watch the movies, you probably wouldn't know what's coming unless you knew the comic books. So
it sounds like we got to watch the Eternals. Speaking of shows, and I was just telling them off camera.
yeah,
Have you started watching BMF yet?
no, I haven't.
No, hear you.
Yes, I have.
Okay,
It's fire.
So
You can't stop
you watch
the
Raising
rain.
Kanan, right?
Oh yeah, I heard that
I
part.
keep
yeah.
hearing that. So like, what about
I watched Raising Kanan.
Raising Kanan? So this is a question I want to ask.
Okay.
I just thought of it. If you could say, in terms of rappers who ventured into other
Acting.
things, well, not just acting,
Oh.
because I think about rappers like Jay-Z, Diddy, who ventured into business.
Yeah.
And they built their empires mainly, because of their business practices, right?
Uh-huh.
So I want to take this time to give 50 Cent
Oh yeah.
a fucking round of applause.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And kudos for
50 to go, bro.
bro. Think about where he started. Think about Get Rich or Die Trying. Did you ever imagine him not only venturing into production?
Bro, my man went
but
from dun 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 dun.
this man
Man,
is brilliant, bro.
bro.
He's fucking brilliant. And like, regardless of how you might feel about him personally, I just
Yeah.
think it's something that should be noted because he's put a few people on
Yeah.
just from, the opportunities he given
Yeah.
them with the shows. And bro works like he's behind a lot of fucking stars in particular, obviously,
Yeah.
is who he mainly partnered with, but
He keeping the lights on.
he's really like carrying
Yeah.
that network right now, bro. And I just think it's like something that people should pay attention to. Like, bro,
Yeah.
50 has he has a lot of potential
Yep.
as a producer / director / writer,
Yeah.
to where I feel like he's only gonna keep getting better. And I think honestly he gonna venture in the movie soon.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, because it's damn near to the point every show he's releasing is a hit.
Yeah,
with
banger.
people.
He actually just got
But that's how you
casted
get
for
your
Expendables 2
Did
or
he?
Expendables 4.
But see, that's like when you do that, like people don't understand the levels that most people go to. Like,
Right.
first you start off and like you got to build your audience. So what he's now like the episodic based stuff. There's different writing that goes in there because some people can get to the point in 2 hours for a movie.
Right.
But like, as these companies, they'll invest money. They gotta make sure you got a fan base. Now, when 50 attaches his name to a movie, he's gonna be worth even more.
You know what I'm saying?
So on and so forth. But like, bro, the growth that 50, that man's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be a rapper that is gonna turn into somebody like Tyler Perry, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
and that's what I'm saying from him. Like
Yeah.
now.
That's
and,
crazy.
and it's
and that's
like,
crazy to think, bro. Like, I mean, it's not crazy to think, but it shows you what's possible, right?
Yeah.
You can have somebody from where 50's from to go on to be have a lot in New York. Imagine 50 Cent having the Tyler Perry Studios
In New York.
That'd be crazy.
Crazy. I think
Or 50 Cent's Curtis Jackson Studios. You know what I'm saying?
I think the crazy thing about 50 Cent is the quality that he puts behind these shows.
Yeah.
They're
Right.
actually like well written, well constructed shows.
They are.
Yeah, we had rappers that had.
You wanna
shows
know
like
why,
Master
though?
P and them
But
shows,
see,
be honest, bro.
but see, 50 is what happens when finances meet people who are actually connected to the culture that they're portraying. Because you can get stories that other people can't.
That's facts.
Because some people are viewing a story through a lens of somebody who viewed a story. Somebody who was in the story telling these stories.
They
It's
know.
just different. And sometimes, like, 50 is connected to some of the people who he's able to get in and ask somebody what happened more than like some of these companies were.
That's
when
facts.
They weren't. So 50 goated, bro.
I'm
Goated.
telling you, shout out
Yeah.
to 50, bro. I just had to say that because y'all made me think about it. Just he doing this damn thing right now, bro.
Yeah.
And it's inspirational as hell just to see where he came from and where he's going. And like you said, you get the right people behind your vision.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can't do, bro.
Yup.
It's just facts.
Like, look what everybody, like, even Kanye, bro. Look at Kanye, the number one search fashion in the world for like the past 4 years was Yeezy, bro.
Absolutely.
Bro, let me tell you something.
These people, bro, going crazy.
Kanye, as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah.
then lost his motherfucking mind a long time ago. But one thing I respect is this man knows how to push a brand.
Yeah.
He knows how to sell it.
Yep.
And
I think people get mad at the methods, but at the end of the day,
You
people
can't.
have to talk about you.
can't.
50 hopping under people post and roasting them. Like, it makes me hard to believe 50 would be this impactful to the people around him and have a type of, because 50 not somebody that we're hearing like thousands of stories like, bro, he was the worst person. He jipped me. He's obviously doing good business and building real relationships.
Right.
I find it hard to believe that person is really out to get people, right?
Yeah.
So I think maybe his personality is joking. He may joke with people, and people who don't know 50 in that person's relationship
Right.
may get mad for that person. But there been me jokes we crack to each other that if we was 50 sides and I wrote under yo comments, people would be like,
They'd be like,
"Bruh,
oh."
they don't mess with each other. Oh, he hate. Oh, he talking blah blah blah. Like, bro, sniping his fingers, bro. Like, when we get to that level, break flight me, we're still gonna roast my man Vienna sausages, bro. It's still gonna happen.
You that snipe. That's how they feel about you. That's how they truly feel about you.
Yeah.
Hey, Snipe, I know you're at home and you just looked at your hands. Don't lie. I know you did. I know he did. No. He probably biting his nail right now. He like, that's exactly. I know Snipe. Bro.
Real friends, snipe. Real friends.
Facts.
Real friends.
How many of us?
How many of us?
But nah, bro. But
That's
it's good to see everybody see, like, Drake tapping in with URL. He tapping in
Yeah,
with
I seen that.
K Showtime on YouTube, bro. You can't tell me these people are terrible people because look what they're doing, bro. You can't.
I done seen them both put people on.
Yeah.
So it's definitely yeah. I mean, you just got to give credit where it's due.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, their hatred for people, they don't let them. Like I could dislike somebody, but still give them props.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like so.
And I think it is a war between who controls the narrative. And the more that technology develops, artists are able to get closer to their fans, and like the media is being less like impact. I think it's just a war between.
No, it is. Yep, because people have more power to control what they put out.
Yeah.
And media really still media.
Yeah.
They thrive off drama. They thrive off having the first story.
Yeah.
Not accurate,
because
it's the first
thing,
story.
Because drama is the thing that triggers people the most.
People love it. Regardless of how much they say they don't, people love drama. So
absolutely,
it's like you're in the day and age to where you can kind of set the tone for how you're viewed. That's what social media is. Like you're showing everybody the best version of yourself, period.
Yep.
And until something otherwise comes out, like that's all people gonna go off of. So that's all it is. It's just media has lost some of the power it once had.
Yeah.
But they still control a lot of narratives, considering the shit that they print and put out.
That's why I say Cardi B the GOAT, bro. I'm going to say that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B the GOAT. She started getting on IG Lives. She was the first like big star on IG Lives, popping IG Lives, talking, you know what I'm saying? Some people would get on there and let their music play, right? You know what I'm saying? But Cardi B was the first one I remember. All right, there might be somebody who may try to claim it, but I'm saying Cardi B, all right, is the GOAT because that's what she did, bro. She broke the barrier between the message that she gives out, and what people say that she gives out, right? Yeah. Everybody else, they will wait for interviews. You know what I'm saying? That's when you would hear them speak. Cardi B was the first one to go directly to the fans and like, hey, bro, listen, I ain't rocking with this. I'm rocking with this. I don't fuck with this person. I rock with this person. Y'all tripping. I don't even know that person. Like, she was the first one.
You're absolutely right on that. I think Cardi B would actually be considered like one of the first social media superstars.
She is. Yeah. She definitely is. She successfully crossed over and has done very well for herself. So kudos to her. Yeah, it's hard to do that.
Yep. So that's our hip hop, or not hip hop, entertainment business breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. But listen, who went in the NBA Finals, bro?
Shit, right now it look like Golden State,
bro. That man Steph is my favorite player, bro. I thought like Kobe will always be my favorite player of all time because he's the one who gave me that competitive edge. But like the smoothness of Steph Curry, he just look like he having fun, bro. Yeah, and that's what life is about. So that's why I rock with Steph right now.
Yeah, man. I was picking the Lakers, but I don't know if I can pick the Lakers no more, bro. Like,
give it time, bro, man. You got to.
But see,
the season is very young.
But that's the problem. Russell Westbrook isn't young. Why is he making young nigga mistakes?
I mean, Russell's been doing the same thing he's been doing his whole career, bro. It's just now he's on a bigger stage. That's it. He's always been the same.
That's the thing. If you have championship aspirations and he's still doing this shit, you can't win a championship like this.
I mean, no, you're right, but I also feel like it takes time for people to adjust to each other. So man. I think they'll be fine, bro. I think everybody's overreacting, in my opinion. Yeah, I feel like this is normal considering half the fucking
I wouldn't panic.
Majority of the team actually, outside of LeBron and AD, is damn near new. Like,
look, sure. LeBron and AD by themselves is going to get them to the AFC. Even if they go down to the trade line and got to trade every player except them two, they got enough talent to get AFC.
They will be fine. Right? Yeah. Honestly, they lost winnable games that they should have won without Bron and AD.
I wouldn't panic till like 2 weeks before the play-in games. That's when I would panic.
I wouldn't panic till, honestly, I'd say at least give them the Christmas before you form an opinion.
But you got to remember, even Cleveland, that 1 year they traded away the whole team at the deadline.
They still made it to the finals.
Still made it to the finals.
That's my whole point.
Let's calm down a little bit.
Thank you. That's literally my whole point. I'm like, look, it's like the team is new. Cleveland's the same way. Yeah. The reason why they didn't work was because they had all those people together and they had no chemistry. Yeah. So all I'm saying, even if you look at, I was talking to Snipe about this the other night. I was like, bro, look at Miami for 2010. Yeah. Like that first 20 to 30 games were very rough for them, bro. Sure. And then once they hit their stride and they start getting acclimated to each other, they start beating everybody ass. Yeah. So my whole point, I'm not saying the Lakers are about to do that per se. What I'm saying, they will play better. once they
for
get
sure.
used to each other. Because again, from starters to the bench, majority of these people are new.
Yeah.
With the exception of Bron, AD, you can maybe say Rondo and Dwight, but they've been gone for a year apiece.
Yeah.
Whole point is, this group has never played together.
Yeah.
And so, and then with the fact that Bron missed a few games, AD have a couple injuries, shit like that, and they still lost games that they should have won.
Melo been
It's
hooping,
little,
though.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like
it's just
they-
been like little shit, like lack of defense, lack of concentration.
But what it comes down to is if some people is not necessarily just. Sometimes it's mental growth to be in a situation that you can thrive in, right? So sometimes it's not necessary. There's no amount of work if your mentality on it doesn't change.
Exactly.
I think,
I
and
agree.
that's what they're running into with Russell Westbrook.
You got all these he's a superstar caliber player, regardless how you feel about him. And it's an adjustment.
Yeah.
Because now I'm playing with two. See, when he played with KD and Harden, that was different because they all was
Yeah.
kind of developing at the same time.
Yeah.
But Harden that grew in Houston couldn't have grown like that in OKC.
Yeah.
Because you got Russ and KD.
Yeah.
Once he was given his own squad,
Yeah.
you seen what he became. KD's always been KD, but the whole point is, like, this guy has never played with two superstars.
While they're
While they're
superstars.
superstars. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even though Bron at the tail end of his career, he's still a superstar. AD,
Yeah.
superstar. So his whole game has to change because the past few years, Russ has been a lead guy.
Yeah.
His last few years in OKC, even when he played with James and
Average
Houston.
triple-double. Yeah.
And even last year, he's the reason, in my opinion, why Washington even made the playoffs. But people love pushing the narrative of how terrible he is because he turns the ball over so
Yeah.
much.
Then he had
No,
one
no,
stretch
he-
where he was going crazy.
He was after like the January of
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah,
Russ was hooping.
he was. But
Russ
that's
was
my
hooping.
point.
But people didn't talk about it as much
You
as
see
when
what I'm
they
saying?
messed
They're not
up,
going to talk
so,
about it
yeah.
outside of when he had bad games.
Yeah.
So my thing about it, it's like, it's because he's under a major spotlight now, people just expect instant. Like,
Yeah.
They expect
to
instant
win. Yeah.
instant winning, instant gratification. That's not how life works. Matter of fact, I left out the fact that their coach, Frank Vogel, actually changed their system as well.
Oh, for real?
The offensive system, he changed it.
Oh.
So they're learning a new system at the same time. People who haven't played sports don't understand how much of an adjustment that shit is, bro.
Yeah.
They don't. And I dealt with coaching changes when I was in high school, even college. Like, it's a whole different world. You get used to doing, put it this way, look at it like having a job. You go to work every day, you're a cook at McDonald's.
Yeah.
You get used to cooking for a whole year. And then next day your manager come in and say, hey, we ain't going to have you cooking no more. We're going to have you running cashier.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about
Your
being a
mindset
cashier.
of how the
You see what I'm saying?
process of work goes is
It's a completely new thing now.
Yeah.
I got to adjust
Exactly.
completely from what I was accustomed to doing
Bro.
to what I'm doing now.
Shout
That's
out
all.
my coach Hickman, my coach in 8th grade, Coach Hickman, who won the championship 4 years in a row. You know what I'm saying? But he had us running the triangle in middle school and the 1-3-1 full court press the whole season, bro. From the first play of the game to the end of the game. Okay, so
That man
we was
crazy.
out here running. All right, running. But like to learn that system is very hard.
Yes.
All right.
Very.
So like, and that's just one basketball system.
Exactly.
So to fully learn one, and I'm with people, we're in school currently learning. We spend 2 hours on this every day. Like
Yeah.
somebody, like I can pick up stuff pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But like everybody's not like that.
Now imagine professional
Exactly.
sports.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Imagine professional sports. Come on, bro.
Nah, yeah, I do need to give him more time for sure.
Yeah.
I do, because I'm a fan of the Lakers. I'm a fan of Bron, AD,
Right.
Yeah.
all these guys. So
Right.
Listen, this is the podcast of understanding today. All right.
right.
We're understanding everybody.
We're in great
today.
moods, y'all.
Yeah.
So shit. What about this draft you got, my boy? Go ahead and tell us what.
So the draft idea that was sparked actually right here from your discussion
like
about
that.
the Astroworld Fest.
That's right.
Your top 3
Performers.
live performers
Yeah.
of all time.
All right, come on. Y'all already know
Let
your boy
go.
Holla going first. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Big Holla in
That's
the
really
building.
cheating, but
I,
go
I got
ahead,
my
bro.
mans on the wall twice in my house.
Go ahead,
All right,
bro.
in my room hanging up.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
In the kitchen,
Go
we got
ahead.
Yeah.
the best 2 to 9 run of songs ever created.
Man.
All right, the Thriller album. We going with Michael Jackson, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Man, that is such a fucking good answer.
My
bro.
man-
and it's a no-brainer actually.
My
so.
man was having Astro Worlds in hotels, bro.
Bro, that man
Everybody
stood
outside
for
of his
20 minutes straight. My boy stood for 20 minutes straight and
With a
then
crooked
move
neck, bro.
he didn't move a single muscle.
Bro.
People was passing out.
He had
People was
30,000
fainting.
people outside his hotel balcony, boy. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm taking Michael Jackson, bro.
Okay. You're having a hard bargain, but you had to take that one.
Yep.
So, I gotta take a no-brainer too. Beyonce
That's tough.
is one of the best performers I've ever laid eyes on.
Yeah.
And I think is no question that she deserves the number 2 spot. So I'm gonna pass it to Broadband.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I gotta double up, So I'm gonna go with this. If it wasn't for an incident that he had with his then pop star girlfriend
All right, go ahead and say it. Say it, boy.
in a Lamborghini
'Cause if you don't,
in
I'm
2009,
You know what I will. Go ahead and say
I was
it.
he
gonna
would
take it
be
too.
I was gonna-
still the biggest pop star in the world right now, hands down. I'm going with Chris Brown.
Gotta be.
That's my pick.
Gotta be. That's yeah, for sure. Gotta be.
And second, I'm going with a guy that he's no longer with us, right? But the energy that he had
I know who you about to say. Damn it.
is
Damn it.
crazy.
That's tough.
I actually got a chance to see this person live. DMX.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. God damn it.
That is a
that
good
nigga
one.
crazy, boy.
That is a great one. Now I'm gonna take this to a old school level. I'm gonna go old school, like my boy Big Holla did.
Okay.
I'm gonna say from what I seen, performance wise, I say Prince.
Prince.
Prince, for sure.
I was gonna say,
I
Let's
say
see.
Prince.
So the ball is back in my court. I got 2 picks,
You gotta
right?
double up. Yep.
Double up pick. So first I want Michael Jackson. Clearly I'm winning right now. All right, you know what I'm saying? Don't hate on the boy.
Kinda hard to
I
argue with
was
that
going
one.
to say Chris Brown, but I'm going to have to go. This
I
is,
can't believe I didn't choose Prince.
huh? I'm going to go. Bro, this man didn't even look like himself for the promo for his own concert, bro. This man been like a blur. And even his life was a blur.
Okay.
His house is going up because it's a house of balloon. We're going with the weekend, bro. We're going with the weekend number 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with the weekend number 2.
That's a damn good one.
And I'm going to go with Bruno Mars. I got to. After watching these Silk Sonic videos, bro, this man is a performer, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got
Damn you.
I got Bruno Mars. I got
Damn.
Michael Jackson. And what was the other
The
one I
Weeknd.
said? And The Weeknd, bro. Those is
Damn
my
you,
3, bro.
Holla.
That's my
Damn
3.
you to hell.
That's my 3.
Damn, that was gonna be my 3rd pick too, bro. I love Bruno. Bruno is that deal. But fuck, okay. All right, well, I guess since you picked Bruno, I gotta take it back again. I'm gonna say one of the best performers, well, my 3rd best of all time, James Brown.
Oh, that's tough. That's a tough
That's a
one.
good one.
Gotta be James, bro.
Bro, I got the moonwalk. I won. I don't care who y'all pick.
All right.
It really was like whoever picked first. Was
Yeah.
Yeah. They was going
He got
my,
DMX is tough. And Chris Brown is tough too. So
my 3rd pick is going to be another rapper. And this nigga was so dope when he performed. They was like, you know what? Let's make a hologram of this nigga. I'm talking about Tupac.
Tupac. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep.
Damn,
facts. The Coachella, bro, that was crazy.
that was hard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Sheesh, that's a good drive, bro.
Yeah,
I like
that was the most competitive draft. DMX was a tough one, though.
Yeah.
I know if I didn't pick Michael Jackson, though, it was no.
Yeah, like, that's why I said like that was a no-brainer.
I
bro.
wanted to choose Prince, but I knew you was going to choose DMX. I had a feeling that you was going your
Bro.
3rd one was going to be DMX,
Yeah,
and I was
facts.
going to be mad.
I was between Bruno Mars and The Weeknd, but the other one was gonna be DMX for sure.
Bruno, my boy.
Bro,
That's
that-
exactly what I was gonna get too.
What was that Woodstock he performed at?
Yeah, Woodstock.
Yeah, bro, that concert. Come on, you see how many people was at Woodstock, bro? What you telling me nobody passed out in that crowd? And DMX, did DMX stop the show?
Shit, I don't know. I went there.
Bro, you can, bro. Listen,
Look, that Woodstock, there was 2 fucking Astrofests.
yeah,
Like there was a sea of people. Nigga.
Yeah.
I believe that too.
bro. You never seen a clip of it?
Oh no, we got a show.
Oh,
We got
yeah.
a show, bro.
We're
Damn.
gonna show you after the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay,
bro.
bad.
But man, yeah. So, what y'all got coming up for the? I gotta say this: Thanksgiving food overrated. But what y'all got coming up for the holidays? You know what I'm saying? Look, I will stand on that. I will
Well,
fight y'all to the death.
I won't argue with you. I will say,
When's the last
I'm-
time you craved Thanksgiving food?
shit, the day of.
Okay.
That's the only
like,
time
by, like-
because you're gonna be eating the leftover for the next 4 days,
Yeah.
and I told myself I'm not doing that shit this year.
I'm not, bro.
So Thanksgiving, like, I'm gonna go eat the food. But I been getting to the point too. I'm just getting turkey, like my dad like deep fries the turkey, and it be
For real?
busting. It be good. The food be good, but it's like at the same time, it's like you get tired of the same shit.
Yeah.
Like,
My man making turkey sandwiches for 30 days.
on God. So I said
By
Thanksgiving, I'm
December
gonna
2nd, you like, I'm
partake.
sick of this shit.
Yeah, I'm a part. I know, right?
Think about Cyber Monday, nigga.
But this time,
Fuck out of here.
nah, I'm not. I ain't gonna do it. So, Dev, I'm gonna get me a nice little plate or two, and then after that, doing that with it. I ain't even taking shit home with me, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. The only thing that's tough, is the mac and cheese, bro. Mac and cheese is elite. Ham, honey glazed ham. I never had ham before because, you know what I'm saying, grew up 7-day Adventist. We ain't eat pork.
I got
but,
you.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I tried some ham, all right? And I joined this bussing.
Yeah, ham good as hell.
bussing.
It is.
Yeah,
Can't have too much of it though.
Yeah.
But
I've been really eating healthy, though, lately, so.
me too.
Yeah.
I've been meal prepping and trying
Well,
to knock some of this
I
weight
ain't been
off.
meal prepping yet, but I've been eating
Yeah.
sushi. You know what I'm saying?
That's good for y'all.
I'm down 8 pounds already, but I'm
My man been out here
having me a
tacoed up,
snack.
boy.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to get some tacos after the podcast. No cap.
Y'all trying to go to taco spot?
Yup.
I'm with whatever y'all with.
Yup.
That man hungry, boy. You just ate your meal prep, some Doritos. Now you about to eat some tacos, bro.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying?
You only live once.
Carbon take, you know what I'm saying?
Carbon
All
tape.
that.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like a crackhead, bro. That's
Wait,
why,
you
that's
eat
why I'm
chips?
eating chips like this, yeah. Cause I ain't had none and like
That's terrible, bro.
I feel like I dead ass like I see why people it's hard for them to get off drugs.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, because that sugar kicking. Yeah.
It's a craving, bro. It's like you just want it, but I feel like I'm on crack. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's that. But
Yup, if you wasn't on the podcast, he'd be licking his fingers right
Yeah,
now.
facts. All right, but
Yeah.
y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? We're going to make some TikToks of this, all right? Because Holly done found out the TikTok maker cheat code. So,
oh, okay, we're gonna talk about that.
Hey, yeah, let's discuss that sauce.
hold on. Y'all seen my rating video, right? That I edited and put on. See,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that's the sauce. I'm gonna teach y'all.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
Hey, we about
yeah.
to talk about keyframes. You know what I'm saying? This episode is not sponsored by Skip. We not gonna talk. Hey, hit us up. All right, we can do a sponsor for you. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever he said.
Yeah, for sure. But we see y'all.
Peace.